Now it's time for Straight on the Point with Jesse T from some undisclosed location somewhere in the world. Now, ladies and gentlemen, here's Jesse T.
Well, it's good to be back with you. We are out there and everywhere, from the community to the world. We are out and about the city of Los Angeles right now. It's me, Jesse T, and the Jesse T Show. Boom, baby. Woo! We got wound up crew in here. David, Shark, Fralick. Hurrah, hurrah, hurrah!
Ow! How you guys doing out there? Hope you're well. It's, I think, the 13th of December. We're on top of Mulholland Drive at the 405. So if you're in traffic, we feel for you. If not, come join us.
That's right. We're going to show some of the traffic. Right there, you see it? That's typical traffic that I always talk about. We're going to talk about that, but we can't forget. We can't forget about the man with the master plan. We're talking the big dog himself, Dan, the man, the Road Dog King.
This is a horn dog and a big zoom to you. Welcome to Insanity Land, where dating for men has been reduced to a prison sentence or a lifetime of masturbation.
Oh my goodness! Did he say what I think he said? Masturbation?
Right
on.
on.
Lord.
That's when you need to import like 55-gallon drums of that smokeless lotion.
I'm just jacking. Just saying.
Oh.
Just saying.
See, we're on fire. We're red hot and rolling.
Yeah.
That's right, because it's wound up. Now you got to be asking yourself, where is the man with the forever tan? Michelangelo.
Oh, no.
Michael, where are you at, Michael?
He's been gone for weeks, hasn't he?
Michael, where are you? Michael. We miss you, Mike. Oh, somebody's got a paid gig today. I need 25 bucks.
And last week. And the week before.
Where can he be?
Where could Michael be? I know he's not with me tonight in Los Angeles, because we are here at the top of Mulholland looking at the bumbles and the bees. Oh, as I forget that.
I think we got a drone overhead.
Oh, we got a drone. Oh, no.
Incoming!
They are spying on us. Talk about that.
Do you blame them?
Talk about that. Let's get into it right now. Because, look at that. Move over a little bit. Get in here.
Find your spot, man.
Find a spot. Stay in that spot. All right? I'll move out just like this a little bit. So Shark, he's the tallest guy. He getting himself in here. All right, now check it out, guys.
Get behind you. I don't care.
We are where the Skirball Fire was. Now, right over there is the Skirball University and School Center. You can go ahead and show it if you want to.
No, I just don't want the wind and the bus to knock it over.
Okay, that bus is going to Skirball. And what it is, it's one of the biggest Jewish teaching centers in America. It's a really terrific place. Now, the J. Paul Getty Museum is just a couple of hilltops away from there, over there. Okay? So, the Skirball fire started on this side of the freeway. Now, down here, you can see all this red cars traffic. Those red cars are going to the San Fernando Valley.
They are heading north.
Yeah, thank you.
The headlights are heading south.
You got it. So the oncoming traffic is coming into the Los Angeles basin. So over here on this side, or west, or east, is where the Skirball fire started. Now, nobody seems to know exactly how all these fires started. Boom! Within 24 hours to 30 hours, we had 5 fires in LA City and County. Of course, the Thomas fire, almost 300,000 acres, over 1,000 houses and buildings burned, hospitals, commercial centers, horses, thousands of horses have been killed. The natural vegetation is just completely decimated, and they only have 25% of that fire under control. Montecito, Carpinteria, Santa Barbara all had mandatory evacuations. They're dealing with that still. It is burning, baby, burning. Okay? Now, that's the worst, all right, because they had the biggest backcountry that hadn't burned for 70 years. But here's a question that I got to ask. I'm going to bring the Roundup Wound Up crew in here because It's a question that's been bothering me. I covered the creek fire a couple of weeks ago when we did Roundup Wound Up from out there. Then on the Sunday night I went out to the Thomas fire. I was asked to go out there and cover it for a news station back in the Midwest. So I went up there. Now, how did all these things start? Within 24 to 30 hours, 5 fires started just like that. Now, they aren't even talking about arson yet. So how did they start, man?
Pyromaniacs!
I know how one possibility, they said the homeless encampment up here was cooking, and that possibly started the fire. And a lot of people are saying if the wealthy people here had opened up their homes to the homeless, this would have never happened. In fact, actor Errol Flynn back in the day used to open up his house, his beautiful house on Mulholland, to the homeless, and he'd throw parties with them, and he called it where the slobs meet the snobs.
Well, that could be one possibility. The other possibility could be the one they're talking about. And that possibility could be this. That possibility could be this, guys. And that there was so much backbrush the rainy season of last year, okay? And the brush that was already there didn't have a chance to burn. The new brush cooked and grew and then got dried out because we haven't had an ounce of water since September, October, November, now December. So you got double the brush or double the bush, one or the other.
Shave that bush, it's so damn hairy.
And that's basically, they're saying the Santa Anas came through and shaved the bush.
A Brazilian blowout.
Now, yeah, a Brazilian blowout, man. Okay?
Wax not, want not.
This is a beaver shot patrol.
That's right. We're talking about landing strip. Yes. Now, that's what they say.
Like a mohawk.
Right? That's what they say. Now, that's pretty hard for me. I've lived here for 55 of my 57 years. I've seen every major fire for a half a century. And I got to tell you something. One fire starting that way, okay. 2 fires starting that way, all right. 3, 4, 5, no friggin' way. Now, my thought is the drones shot down heat energy laser beams from 50,000 feet and started the different fires. This is why we're here right now.
What's the anagram for that? It's 3 letters?
I don't know. What is it?
It's like weather, energy, ballistics.
Yeah, weather, energy, heat beam, something like that. Okay. Now, the reason why I'm here and we're here is because there were witnesses online that said that lived here in the Bel Air fire right here that happened, that said at precisely this point in time in the morning, they saw blue beams shooting down from the sky. Blue beams, 2 or 3 of them. And right there is where the fire started after those blue beams hit the ground. Now,
same theory in Ventura.
Same theory in Ventura. People actually have come forward and said they saw blue beams. Now, what the hell are the blue beams?
I thought he said blue beans, and I went for the lunch special. Turns out it was from a drone that has been doing it since the 90s and creating whatever kind of havoc weather-related by sending high-energy pulses out through a laser beam.
Now, if you think that's crazy, then you don't understand that we don't know everything in the public, what the military's doing.
Do you know everything?
And it could have been a UFO, an unidentified fat object.
It could be an unidentified fat object.
Or another UFO, an unidentified flaming object.
Or it could have been another UFO. St. Albert. Wait a minute. Oh, that would take
Fat Albert.
That would take Bill Cosby. And you know what I think about Bill Cosby? Ooh, right. Sorry.
Up the old yin-yang.
Without any yang and without any yang.
They're raping us out here and they're not even using protection.
And here's a fact. A lot of people don't know this. There's a street called Sepulveda right over here. And that's where Sepulveda, and that's where Bill Cosby's son was murdered. On the side of the road, changing his tire. That's where Bill Cosby's son was killed.
Wasn't it like at some weird hour in the morning?
It was 3 o'clock in the morning. He's out there changing his tire in his Jag or Mercedes, whatever he had. I remember that. And of course, that's when Bill Cosby didn't have all this controversy going up, you know. But I think this way about O.J. Simpson. Boom, boom, too, as well. So, what do you think? Do you think that it was arson? Some guy driving along, tossing out cigarettes?
Yes.
Do you think it was the natural events of the order of the Santa Anas and the dry brush?
Combination.
Do you think it was a drone at 40,000 feet, pew, 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 shooting down lasers?
Could very well have been.
What the hell started these fires?
What are your thoughts? Caller, you're on the air.
It was the USS Enterprise.
Hello? Can I speak to Dan? Can I speak to Dan the man?
I'm here, I'm here.
Dan the man. Dan the man. Could it have been a gas fire like they had in Northridge? Gas fires.
It could have been a muffled fart.
It could have been a muffled fart. Oh my goodness, a muffled fart.
And then it's far out.
Wow. Wow, I couldn't believe it. I never thought about that.
Hi, sports fans.
Wow, that's really cool.
This is the Dan the Man show. I got rid of Jesse.
Hey, Dan the man. Dan the man, I had to go get a light here. Hold on this light. Hold on, talk to him.
Hi. Hi. This is actor Dan the Man. We're up here freezing our balls off. Just call me numbnuts. Holy moly. How am I doing, Sharp?
Or is it climate change?
We're back, all the way back with broken. Holy moly.
Engage the audience.
Hi, sportsmen. What's going on out there? Call in. Holy moly, Shark, take over.
Oh my God, it's a beam coming down. Oh, it's UFO time. Maybe UFO time has started the fires. Oh, in the spotlight, it's David Shark Freilich.
Reminds me of a song by Billy Thorpe called Children of the Sun. Look it up. Billy Thorpe, Children of the Sun.
Yeah. Psychedelic lights here, man.
What a night for a moon dance.
So, whatever you think it is, it's not exactly what they're saying to us. Whatever you think it is, it's not exactly what they're saying. What are you doing?
This is the Wolf Man.
Are we having too much fun for you yet?
Yes, take me back.
To the Lonesome City where the bumps and guys and the girls got
titty.
The guys got titties.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Oh, the girls have a penis. That's where we are in Los Angeles.
Oh, I don't know. That's confusing to me. I tell you.
Bruce Jenner won Woman of the Year, and he still has his penis and testicles.
I don't understand.
How do you do that, Brucey? I'm sorry,
You know what I don't understand, David, is if you're out there trying to meet somebody you want to fall in love with, right? It doesn't matter whether it's man on man, woman on woman, elephant on giraffe, monkey on lizard, man on woman, woman on elephant. I don't really care.
Did you say monkey on lizard?
Yeah, monkey lizard.
Dan, get over here behind us. What the frig is your problem? Jesus, bro.
I got lost, but now I'm found.
Amazing grace, how sweet the sound.
Can I get a witness?
You see,
a wet what?
Wet nap. Witness.
A wet nap.
It's Wound Up on the Jesse T Show from 5 to 6. That's right. We're out here on a remote. We're having a good time. But now
along.
check it out. How do you tell today, whatever you desire in somebody, how do you tell today that you're actually hooking up with somebody that you desire? I mean, they could drop their drawers and have a 9-inch, 10-inch, 12-inch long, or they could drop their drawers and have nothing. I mean, how do you tell?
His name might be a man. Duh.
I mean, how do you explain? How do you tell?
You ask the girl.
You're assuming she's a girl.
Yes. Say, I want to see your honeypot. It's simple.
I think you'd get one of these if you did that, or one of these.
Depends on the he-she.
Yeah.
Just because you wink at a girl doesn't mean they should summon the coppers.
You see, if I do this to a guy now.
Ow, you assaulted me.
Oh, no.
I'm so offended.
Oh my God.
Ow, police. I'm being raped.
Watch out for the titty twister.
I would like to be
And
raped.
if Dan does this to me, woo, woo, yeah, I'm getting groped. Woo,
Smell your fingers.
woo, right? How do people engage in fun?
I think we're doing it. We're living proof.
What-
Hey, caller, you're on the air. We're going to take a short little break. We'll be right back.
And whatever happened to consensual fuckery?
What did you just say?
My arm's
Consensual
getting tired. Can I
fuckery.
stand on
Okay,
the other side?
yeah, you can see on this side. Okay, here, you want me to hold it?
No,
I'll hold it.
Hey,
I promise I'll hold it.
I've heard that about you.
338. Obama. Tupac. Check 55. Ric Flair. Mike.
And he's off.
Okay,
That was a short field. Good thing he's not wearing a
here's the bottom
helmet
line.
with a chin
Being
strap.
serious, it is terrible what these fires have brought to Southern California, and you know the desperation, the disaster that's hitting these families now is astronomical. I've been at some of these sites and I've seen some of this happen, and it is absolutely phenomenal. The resilience that people have to start over and never quit and come back. I got to tell you.
Because you're an American.
Well, that's one of the reasons we have a spirit in this country that is just the greatest spirit in the world.
None.
And one of the great things that I think has re-engaged this spirit is making America great again. Because today, the Tax Reconciliation Act was signed by both the Congress and the Senate in hearings today, and they're going to send the bill to the president. Now, basically, three things. Your taxes are going to drop to a high category of 37%.
Shit. Who told you that?
Mine,
Going to drop?
yeah, down
To
to
37.
37. Mine is at 50.
I disagree.
Okay. Also,
Depending on earnings and wages.
you can the
Categories.
middle class tax will drop to 37.
Okay, middle
Okay.
class. Got it.
The corporate tax drops to 21. So all the trillions of dollars will be floating back into the country. That's a good thing. The second thing is, it's the last thing, real quickly, we'll do another show on this. I'll bring a tax professional in. But the last thing is, it's going to be simplified. The middle class American doesn't have to pay for a lot of money to have his taxes done. One page, fill it out, boom, it's done.
What about the millennials, the snowflakes, the progressives, and the socialists that want to keep the rich from being rich by taking their money and giving it to the poor so there's more poor people rather than teaching the poor people how to become rich?
Well, we found that over 8 years of that, it didn't work too well. With the trillions and trillions, $20 trillion debt. With the $20 trillion debt, that's right, I relieve you, baby. That's right,
I can only hold stuff up for so long and then I need.
some relief.
Thanks.
I got it. You know, I hold this stuff up. So, the thing is,
Get here. Don't you know
the Tax Reform Act,
Take a
the
break.
Tax Reconciliation Act,
Step in there.
and we're trying to teach Dan some camera stuff. The Tax Reconciliation Act is a good thing overall. There's some good and bad things to it. But the simplification, bringing money back to America, letting the corporations build businesses again, helping the middle class with tax savings, it's all part of what we needed in this country. And it's about making this country great again.
Hallelujah.
And that's the one thing I like about this presidency, is that he doesn't take anything for granted. He gets out there and he shows the guts that America has.
He's not funding the enemy with hundreds of millions of dollars.
Right.
And where did the $8 billion go when, what's her name? The Secretary of State, which HRC was in. Have they ever accounted for that? $8 billion? And selling 20% of our uranium enriched to Russia? Really?
Yeah,
Really?
20%.
And they're not indicted? They're not sequestered? They're not in jail or prison?
Why don't you and I go
Oh my
and sell some
God.
uranium to somebody? You think we could heist that one?
Yeah, why not?
I think so. Absolutely.
Have a corrupt life in politics. What's the body count on the
We're going to talk about that right now. Do you think that the Clintons should go to jail? Yes or no? Dan the man. do you think the Clintons should go to jail?
Yes, sirree.
I think they should be in jail for some time. Come on in here, pal.
No.
Sharp, do you think the Clintons should go to jail?
Not yes. Hell yes. But hey, I can blackball myself from this industry, which is run by flaming liberals, and I got nothing against any of you, but you sure got a lot against me for speaking the truth.
Well, anybody who speaks the truth has something against, because for years and years and years, people have said here in this town, they know all the stories about Weinstein, Wienerstein. They knew all the stories about all these pedophile
Speaking
rings.
of wieners, wasn't that President Clinton's Islamic eater married to him, who was a pedophile that was selling information to the Russians that everyone blamed Trump for?
See, I think Obama should go to jail too, but that'll never happen.
You mean Barry Soetoro?
Oh, yeah, Barry Soetoro.
Oh, that guy.
Yeah.
Who admitted that he wasn't born in the United States.
And who bowed down to kings and potentates around the world. Remember that one? And said to the Russian, hey, when I get to be elected, things will work a lot better for us.
And didn't his aunt or his grandma say, oh, we had such a great time when he was born in Kenya?
Oh!
But no one can swallow the truth pill because they're all rainbow and unicorns and what'd you say, monkey screwing a lizard?
Monkey lizard.
Yeah.
He should have stayed in Kenya. He would have been a great track star.
You know, the thing is that 8 years...
He was a great leader, just in the wrong country.
8 years of his leadership, coupled with the Clinton leadership...
Bullshit, excuse me.
Coupled with the Bushes, which I don't like. I thought they were satanic and evil people, coupled with a lot of these swamp rats that are getting kicked out of Washington right now. You understand why America has to become great again. So finally we get a Congress and a Senate that are doing something right at least, because they haven't been doing too much right in the last year. Maybe they got their act together.
Everything is presented to them.
Absolutely.
Because they're bought and paid for, and they need to clean the swamp some more to get rid of these traitors that aren't patriotic, that don't love America, the Bible, our vets, our country, our Constitution, and our amendments. And we're in the worst friggin' state for that.
Just enforce the Constitution.
We are in what's called a salt state.
Yeah, you don't need to rewrite
New York,
it, you have to enforce it.
California, there's a couple of more states, and we get double whammied on the taxes here. We get hit with the IRS, which is coming down, but we also get hit with Governor El Stupido, Jerry Brown. Woo! Woo! How did that guy ever stay in office?
Because he's corrupt and he keeps getting funded and elected by the morons that are here that are fact resistant.
It's unbelievable that the laws that he has legislated and passed down to the assembly to be signed, just some of the stuff letting felons and pedophiles and human traffickers loose, engaging in turning misdemeanors out, relaxing the laws about arrests. It's just unbelievable. Not having the budget, turning into a sanctuary city, sanctuary state, can't fix an Orville Dam because he doesn't have the money. Yet this guy keeps getting elected. Thank God he's gone. But you know who's going to take his place? Gavin Newsom. He's just another Jerry Brown. What? Yeah. He's the guy that they think is going to be the next governor. Gavin, I'm not voting for Gavin. That's for sure.
Turn the viewers onto something real quick.
Yes.
On the back, I'm going to make it a flare. Hold it behind the camera. There you go. On the back of a $1 bill, if you can read Latin, it's translated from One World Order. New World Order, One New World Order. And that was just printed in who runs the Federal Reserve, which is no more federal than the Federal Express.
Or the Pony Express, for that matter.
And the Pony Express was more democratic than that.
Yeah, but the girls are more horsing around.
Speaking of horses,
I'm looking for something right there.
Come on, Dan, fill it in.
That's going to be directly related to the
Fill in
Clintons.
the blank, Dan.
I'm looking for a single woman.
Just one girl, like a single girl?
I'm unattached and available.
So you're just looking for one single woman?
Yes.
Or single one woman?
Yes.
And what's her name?
Her name probably will be something like Mrs. Wrong. Because I'm Mr. Right.
Mr. Right and Mrs. Wrong.
Yes.
Wow.
Boy, did I get a wrong number.
Woo!
That reminds me of another joke.
Go ahead.
Did you hear about the gentleman that was reading Shakespeare and fell asleep and woke up the next morning with Longfellow in his hand?
Huh. Well, guys, did you?
Yes, no, or maybe so.
Did you get what he was saying?
I hope they did. Shout out
Wait
to
a
Norma
minute.
and Punk.
Did they say Longfellow?
You're off camera, bro.
I know. I'm going off camera. Hey, where did you send that thing to? Was it an email about the Clintons?
Yeah.
Was it my email?
Yeah.
Let's see.
All right, guys. Caller, you're on the air. Question, please. And let's give a big shout out to our boy Lee Michaels back at the station.
Hey, Lee!
Woo!
Get the key,
Roy.
Lee, and don't be coy, Roy.
Drop off box.
Hey, I got a question for you. Hey, what I want to know is how come y'all down there in California, you just can't get it together and just kind of act like we act in up here in where the hell am I? Oh yeah, I'm in Jersey. Yeah, how come you can't act like us when emergencies happen? You just rally around the forces, neighborhoods get together. What's going on with you? All we see is wars and fighting over here.
Because this is a politically stupid state.
I second that amendment. Wait, the Second Amendment? Yeah,
Right.
and my first right for free speech, just like you have, but you can tell me that you don't like what I say and you feel offended by it, and allow me not to have that right because you have it just like I do, because my parents and grandfathers and uncles and aunts and relatives, and probably some of yours too, fought for America's freedom so we could have this Constitution and Bill of Rights to allow freedom of speech. So please don't tell me how to feel or what to think, or that yours is the only right way, because I might feel the same way. So two rights don't make a wrong, two lefts don't make a right.
And right on, so you don't be left off.
I'd like to talk to about this Second Amendment. I'm calling from Arizona, and we have the right to carry weapons here, sidearms in Arizona. And I want to know what are your thoughts on the Second Amendment and this new bill that's going through Congress that's going to give everybody in America the right to carry a sidearm across state lines.
How cool would that be? I love that sheriff, something Apicro or whatever his name is, that had the camps out, and it's like, if you're a criminal and you're doing crimes and you're in there because you broke the law, why should you have air conditioning and a gym and a warm shower and a this and that? You're the drugs of society. Yeah, people can be rehabbed, but if you're a repeat offender, then you're in there doing triple life sentences for murder, rape, whatever, you name it. You need to be suffering the consequences of your behavior.
I agree with you. I heard you talking off. I can't find that thing about the Clintons that I want to
Why don't you hold the light?
I'm going to hold the light. See if you can find it for me.
I know where.
Because I want to chime in on this one here. I want to chime in here. Hold that light for us. See, we're playing merry-go-round on the light. Yeah, up a little bit. Yeah, there you go. So look at here in California, we don't have the right to carry a sidearm. All right? We can't even carry a concealed weapon. The voters in California voted for us to have the right to carry a concealed weapon, as long as we were licensed properly and we understood the management of a firearm. Went to classes and such, got all the regulations, the DOJ check and all that out of the way. Okay, so, but the state legislature, or the assembly, and Jerry Brown said, no, you can't do that. The county and city of Los Angeles said, no, 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 we can't have that. So they defied what the voters wanted from a couple of years ago. Kern County, off to the northwest of us, said, yeah, you can carry as long as you have an address. But here in the city of Los Angeles, in the county, we're like Chicago. We're like New York. They won't let us have that, even though the voters decided on that initiative. But here's the oxymoron. Here's the hypocrisy. The state legislature and Governor Jerry El Stupido Brown, just about 2 months ago, said, oh, we won't let the citizens of California carry, even if they're good citizens. But we have to carry, and we have the right to carry a concealed weapon. And we have the right to buy a firearm.
Who's we?
The Assembly and the governor. They voted themselves the right to do that, but won't allow you, us, and me to carry. Now there's an act going to Congress and to conceal carry weapons across the states. So I hope, I pray that that goes through, because, baby, that'll make me legal.
It's a good thing that the criminals behave and abide by the law, and they have weapons.
Absolutely.
How come they have weapons if they're criminals? That's illegal.
It is illegal, but yet the bad guys always get the weapons. So come on in here, man.
No, you.
Okay. So we were talking about the Clintons. We were talking about the Clintons. Come here a second. Okay. Now the Clintons, a lot of people believe they are like angels of good fortune for everybody.
They can do no wrong.
Do no wrong. Nothing. Well, just let me go over a couple of things about the Clintons.
I don't know why you did that.
I twisted us around.
Well, here it is. Back to you.
Okay. The Clintons, since Arkansas, have been on the edge of the law going way back 35 or 40 years. Okay. So, here's just a few reasons why Hillary Clinton lost the presidency to Donald Trump. Now, are you ready? This is fact, guys.
Pay attention, folks.
This is fact. This isn't some illusion out of the shark's mind, out of Dan the Man or my dream state. This is fact, okay? Here's just a few reasons. Was it maybe the Russian uranium deal? Maybe the Russians just needed to have some more uranium to blow the hell out of us anytime they want, or anywhere in the world, right? Maybe like 20%?
I wonder who made money by selling that to them.
Gee whiz.
Just zip through them.
I mean, it's unbelievable.
Go through the list real quick.
Maybe it was WikiLeaks. Remember all that stuff? Maybe it was Podesta and his whole friggin' family now, we find out. Maybe it was Comey and his whole peer group. We're talking about Mueller, too, and all those guys on the case after Trump are all Hillary lights. Was it having a sexual predator as your husband? What? The greatest sexual predator of all time. Man, he was whooping and whooping and whooping in the White House.
Or who else?
Also, what about Huma Abedin, sexual predator husband, Anthony Weiner, right? Sexting to underage kids. Okay, was it because the Clinton Foundation ripped off Haiti after an earthquake? Right? They didn't get one friggin' dime. It went in the Clinton Foundation.
6 shacks got built.
Was it maybe the subpoena violations? Was it the Congress? Was it the congressional testimony lies? Was it the corrupt Clinton Foundation? Was it the Benghazi fiasco? Now we find out that Obama was shipping Fast and Furious guns from the cartels here on our border to those guys there that went to Libya. And she signed it off, and so did Obama. Or killing a U.S. ambassador. Well, who cares, right?
After dozens and dozens of requests for security.
Dozens of requests. Help me, please, help me. I mean, that's what this man was doing. Okay, was it pay or play? You know what pay or play is? Pay or play is this. You pay me and I play. You pay me and I play. There's no guarantee I'm going to play if you pay me, but you got to pay me first. I want to play. Was it being recorded laughing because she got a child rapist off when she was an attorney? That kid will grow up. Meanwhile, that young little girl's life is wrecked. Was it the Travelgate scandal? Was it Whitewater scandal? Was it the Cattlegate scandal? Was it the Troopergate scandal? Was it $15 million for Chelsea's apartment bought with foundation money? How about the money they paid Chelsea when she graduated from college? $900,000 and put her on the Clinton Foundation budget. Oh, what about her husband's interference with Loretta Lynch and the investigation of all those women? What? All those women, I said. All those women.
No.
Okay? Was it, or happily accepting his stolen debate questions? That is classic. And that woman turns gate on her and says, she did it. She did. She took over the whole DNC budget.
Uh-oh.
Oh, or maybe her own secret server in the house and disdain for classified information. You know what I think I'm going to do? I think I'm going to go rip off some CI stuff, and I'm going to put it in my server so you guys can all get it. But you guys didn't get it because I got something that protects me from it.
32,000 what? Emails destroyed?
And I didn't do anything.
No.
No.
Smash their phones.
Like the shark said, 32,000 details. Boom. Emails gone. Or maybe it was having cell phones destroyed with hammers. Boom. Boom. Right? Or was it Seth Rich murder? Oh, let's talk about all the murders.
Woo!
We can talk about the murdering. That's all.
I like the Scalia one.
Oh yeah, Vince Foster. Remember Vince? That was the first one. I remember that. Okay. Jennifer Flowers assault and settlement. Was it $800,000? Paula Jones settlement. Was it calling half the United States deplorable? I got terrible.
Igor, you're clutching my side. Whatever happened to the Pennsylvania Twist?
Right? Was it the underhanded treatment of Bernie Sanders? Hey, Bernie. Psst, psst, psst. Hey, come on now. We're going to do the DNC,
yes.
right?
We're going to rig it.
We're going to rig it so I can win, and then maybe you can get it the next time. Okay, Bernie, come on, just play along. And Bernie said, I can win on my own. And Bernie, what he gets the shaft.
Whoa!
The sun don't shine.
Was it happy normal?
Oh, this is. Hey, the president got impeached. What is that? Who cares? He got impeached.
Who's under federal indictment out of all of the people that were running for the presidency?
Ooh, Was it about the lies being under sniper fire in Bosnia?
Oh yeah, when we landed,
Boom!
It was horrific.
Boom! We were dodging bullets. Boom! Right? No. It wasn't that the picture?
Contrary to eyewitness reports.
And the list keeps on going, baby.
And going, and going.
10 million she got for the pardon of Mark Rich. 6 billion she lost in charge of the State Department.
Say that last one again?
6 billion lost while being in charge of the State Department.
And no one's trying to find out where it went.
And the beat goes on.
And it's because she's a hateful, lying, power-hungry, overzealous, ambitious, greedy, nasty bitch.
Bitch.
Maybe, maybe not. Gee, I just can't seem to put my finger on it. Boom! Oh, but Trump is a bad guy.
Yeah.
He's a bad guy.
Locker room talk, baby.
Jesse.
Shark, get on in here then.
I'm holding it.
Okay, you're holding it?
Holding the fort down.
You see, when you have the information, and
knowledge is power.
And you do your own research, unless you just have nothing up here.
Man, get in there.
Unless you have nothing up here, you have got to think that some of this, just one thing, is right. And if one thing of that list of stuff that we did is right, they are awful.
Only you can prevent wildfires.
And a wildfire took place in the Obama administration because it did not stop. And Trump comes in and he's cleaning house, just like they're cleaning house over here to the left of me in Hollyweird. They're cleaning house with the pedophilia rings. They're cleaning house with the perverts. They're cleaning house with the deviant sexual predators. They're cleaning house with everything. It's about time.
Jesse.
Somebody says something and does something. Shark, you got to come in here because I want to get you. You've been in the entertainment business your whole life, man. You've been entertaining people, acting. You've been doing everything there is in the entertainment business. Is it as bad as what the darn new media says it is?
Don't bother yourself with facts. It's way worse than that.
Whoa! Did you say way worse?
It's been going on for decades, and finally, you know, they got tired of fake news and false reporting, so they had to expose what's going on because there's only so much you can take before the scales tilt, and now it has to go the other direction, and basically the Democrats are sinking themselves. Look at some of the senators that are resigning because of allegations and proof and this and that. It's not that the Republicans don't do it too, but they're the ones that have just been pointing the finger. Oh, do as I say, not as I do. And when you point the finger, 3 of them point back to you. What? Yeah, it's crazy out there. It's corrupt. It's a political agenda. It's the bureaucrats. It's the evil people in office that are, you know, getting paid off hundreds of thousands, if not millions of dollars by special interest groups, by lobbyists, by people that want, oh, once you get in office, since we're helping you get there, then you're going to return the favor and make what we want happen.
Oh no, Mr. Bill.
We got the Academy Awards coming up. We got the Global, the Golden Globe Awards coming up. We got the SAG Awards coming up, where Hollywood looks at its own and awards these great pictures, these great actors and actresses and leading roles and all the editors and the cinematographers, everything. You got to be asking yourself, though, I mean, how much more do all these people know what's really going on? I sure hope that it continues on and the bad guys really get dropped. I hope it doesn't turn into a witch hunt. You know, like, oh, you assaulted.
I saw you hit him. Yeah. Like Antifa and all the people that are causing havoc and burning shit when Trump won.
I hope Washington keeps going. I want a signal to Washington, even if it does become a witch hunt. I don't care about that. So, as we move on here in the Jesse T Show, it's Roundup, Wound Up. We're coming to the end here. We're out here at the top of Mulholland Drive, the infamous Mulholland Drive, as you see in so many films. It's just terrific. I got it. Okay, brother. And get on in here, Dan, a minute. So we got a few minutes left. I just want to say that I love doing these kind of remotes, and we're going to be doing more of that this year, 2018, coming up. We want you to go to our YouTube site and subscribe and become a member. It's important. It's free right now. Next year, we're going to have a lot of giveaways, have some trips, have some money giveaways and stuff like that. We want to engage you, and we're going to be doing some live stuff next year, engaging the audience on stage, and just doing the Roundup show out there. These are some of the ideas we're batting around for 2018. We're looking forward to a great year with the Power of Voices, and of course, our social media network. We're rebranding ourselves to KTNT Radio and TV because it's dynamite, baby, and we are on fire. And the Shark, man, guys, what are you looking for next year?
Let me pick up on the tail end of that. If you don't believe some of the things that we've said, look them up and don't just rely on Snoops or Google or Wikipedia. Do your homework, do your research, and give us an honest rebuttal with facts, because you can't refute the facts, even though a lot of people do. So check your source, go back, do your homework, and then get back to us, please.
Yeah, there are.
That light?
Yeah, it's perfect. I got it.
I can't hold my arm up.
I got it.
And say your prayers, because we're living in dangerous times.
There's 18 days left in this year, and then 2017 is gone.
You know, there are sites on the internet that you can fact check us. You just pull up check on Google search, and you can check out some of the stuff we're saying. Hey, and
check on all of it.
And if you think we're wrong, let us know.
Prove us wrong.
Give us a call when we're in the studio.
Please.
And I want to wish everyone a Happy New Year.
And Hanukkah.
And a Merry Christmas. I'm glad we're saying Merry Christmas again.
Merry Christmas.
And I'm glad that we're getting back to a little more of the relationship that we had with the Almighty, perhaps maybe of 60 or 70 years ago.
Actually, they're having a Christmas tree in the White House again, finally, after 8 years.
Isn't that
Not an
amazing?
Xmas tree?
Wow.
Isn't that amazing?
What a simple thing.
Wow. And they're not inviting thugs and criminals to the White House to party. Isn't that crazy?
Isn't that? Wow.
What?
What? Come on.
Jingle bell, jingle bell,
Jingle bell rock. Jingle bell rock and jingle bell rock.
dancing and prancing.
That's
the Jingle Bell Rock.
Didn't say we were a singing trio. We're not the Four Seasons.
And here's one. I went to a premiere of a movie probably 4 or 5 years ago, and they gave me a free shirt. The back is the kicker.
Piss your pants.
And we're hooked on bonnets.
Hey, look at
Kiss your grits.
on Saturday we're going to be out at the Pacoima Christmas Parade on Saturday, and I want you to stay on camera with us, Chuck, if you can. I can hold that.
No, my one arm gets tired after the other because I've lifted so many big boulders over the year.
So, look at we got the Pacoima Parade, Christmas Parade coming up on Saturday. We want you to come out. Danny Trejo is going to be there. All the big movie stars that are starring, and a lot of Latino stars are going to be out there. It's going to be a great time.
I love Danny Trejo.
It's going to be at 10 a.m. in the morning down at Van Nuys Boulevard between Lower Canyon and San Fernando Road. We're going to be there covering it live and getting part of the fun festivities. We'll bring it to you on Facebook.com.
Big square.
Also, I want to tell you, I did something on Saturday, a Spartan road race, man, just warrior style. It was just great. So many great things. And I'm going to be doing more Spartan races, 5 miles, 21 obstacles. I placed 13th among 55 and older, and I trained hard.
So I'd have to compete against you.
Buddy, you got to come
I want to do the tough mudder.
Oh, man. Mud.
Fill in about it, what you did.
Tough. Let me tell you what I did.
It was grueling.
Ran 5 miles, 21 obstacles, Valencia Dam or Castaic Dam, mountains like this, sand traps, over trees, over bush, hard rock. You run 5 miles, you jump over these obstacles, go through them, swim under them, and then it ends. And I'll tell you, it was the most grueling thing, but it was the greatest thing I've ever experienced.
You said you had an epiphany and
I had so many
found
epiphanies.
yourself.
I thought my head got clear, focused on what we should be doing in this world, what Jesse T should be doing. The clarity finally came back to me
List
after
a few
8
things.
years.
What should we be doing?
Well, what we should be doing is getting focused on positive things that you want to do in life that are helpful to you, your family, your neighborhood, and your society. Cut through the chase of negativity. Get rid of the anchors in your life. Drop them. Get way far away from people who are like that. Stay focused. Find something that is passionate that you are willing to give your life to do. This is the things that I had epiphanies up there. That I got bogged down for 8 years trying to stay alive, brother. I died twice and came back from it. So this was just a clarity that provided me the ability to be able to understand what life is about. My son ran it with me. He's an elite pro. He hung with me, didn't help me because I would have been disqualified if he would have. And that relationship of family just made me cry like a baby. So that's what it's all about.
And don't date anymore. Just go out with escorts. Pay per sex.
Well, you heard it from Dan the man. There you go. Hop on in there. We're going to say bye at 6 o'clock. It's wound up.
I got it.
And you got the shark here. What are you doing, man? What's coming up?
Guys.
What's coming up?
You know, I'm fighting the good fight, man. It's tough on everybody. Not everyone has a lot of money, but if you got a positive attitude, a roof over your head, some food in your belly, because there's people committing suicide left and right. And while you guys are saying goodbye, I'm going to do like 23 push-ups for the veterans that committed suicide today. I love you guys. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, and Happy New Year. I may not be in the next 2 shows, but I should be in the 3rd one, or I'll chime in remotely like we're doing right now. Anyway, I'm gonna do the push-ups while you guys.
All right, do the push-ups. Bang them up. Down the man. We're out of here, my friends. The Jesse T Show. It's round up, wound up. We're gonna be banging out the push-ups right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's David Shark Freilich banging it out for the veterans, banging it out for those that have. Pump it, baby. Keep pumping that rod. Pump that, baby. Pump it, man. That's what it's all about. All right. Hey, the Brown Beauty is off duty. Round up, wound up. See ya! Keep doing it, man. Keep doing it. Here we go.
There's 50. That counts for 2 days. Thanks for taking that off of us. That was awesome.
Absolutely. Banged out 20. Boom!